What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Seven Figure Flipping Podcast. This is Bill Allen. I just got back from Dallas, Texas. I was down there for a couple days with our multifamily mastermind, our seven-figure multifamily group, and I made a big announcement there. So on today's show, I'm going to share what I talked about.
My name is Bill Allen, and I'm the leader of a group of elite house flippers and wholesalers called Seven Figure Flipping. We don't brag or show off our success, but instead let integrity and stewardship be our guide. We are dedicated to helping people unlock the freedom they desperately need. If you ask other real estate investors, they will say to keep your secrets quiet. But we believe in abundance, not scarcity, and that's why we are the elite. We are Seven Figure Flipping, and this podcast is our playbook.
All right, I talk about Flip Hacking Live on this podcast all the time. I urge and encourage you guys to go to learn more about flipping, wholesaling, rentals, acquiring properties, sales, negotiation, growth, scaling, hiring. We've talked about so many different strategies, mindset, motivation, just getting you ready to go out and take over another year of your real estate investment business. Well, a lot of you probably know that we've been doing a similar event on the multifamily side for the past few years. And I wanted to come on the show and just kind of talk about what it is and talk about who it's right for and who it's not right for. So there's a lot of our single family members that have made the jump over to our multifamily mastermind. And what I realize is some of them do both, and they try to do everything all the time. And they see something new and shiny like apartments or our multifamily mastermind and think that they can do it all. Well, I can tell you right now, focus is going to win the game. And I need this conversation just as much as you do probably, because a lot of times I may get distracted or I may not go all in on whatever I'm doing. And that's when I get the worst results. So what I want to talk about today is the announcement that I made at our multifamily mastermind about our event coming up in May, and then who it's right for. So we do an event called Multifamily Live, and it's usually in June, but this year we wanted to do it in May when the kids were still in school, not during the summer when people are traveling around and all that stuff. And then we also want to make it accessible to anyone who wants to attend. So we made it a virtual experience. So 3-day virtual experience. If you've been following me for a few years, you probably came to our 2020 Flip Hacking Live or potentially our 2021 Multifamily Live, where we did 3-day virtual experience in a studio. And this is not like streaming a Zoom call to you. This is a full-on experience. We're going to mail you out something. We're going to get you involved and engaged. We're even going to encourage you to leave the house, to go somewhere, whether it's a hotel or an Airbnb, or get together with a group of people and actually watch it together. So you can spend the off hours kind of masterminding and networking and things like that. But it allows you not to have to pay for your flight, not to have to pay for hotels and travel and all those things. And it allows me to put on an amazing experience for you guys. We actually do breakout sessions and rooms where you actually have networking. You get to know lots of people. There's, conversations in the chat. There's a workbook. There's all kinds of stuff that we can do on this virtual experience where it's not just like a webinar or a streaming to you. We actually get you involved. We can see your faces in the studio. You've probably seen these big 360-degree studios like Tony Robbins has. We'll be in one of those presenting to you. Really, really exciting and really fun. And I think you're going to get a ton from it. So our event is May 9th, 10th, and 11th. It's called Multifamily Live. Multifamily Live, May 9, 10, and 11. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And we start early. We kind of go late, and just like Multifamily Live would be. Really incredible. It's going to be the four of us, Jason, Pili, Chad, and myself, and a few guest speakers of ours, delivering a ton of information and content for you in the multifamily side. So we're going to teach you how to find off-market deals, how to acquire them, how to underwrite them, how to negotiate them, how to buy them on seller financing, how to buy them with a bank, how to work with brokers, how to market yourself, and go direct to seller marketing like we do in single family. We're going to talk about the actual acquisition. How do you close a big project like that? We're going to talk about raising the capital and raising money for it. And we're also going to talk about the management of it for the next 7, 10, or even 30, 40, 50 years afterwards. How to find great property managers, how to manage the project, all the things that you would think that we would be teaching you. We're going to teach from soup to nuts, beginning to end, just for you. Now, here's who this is for. If you are a single family fix and flipper or a wholesaler, or you're buying rentals, or you are successful or starting to build your single family business, this is not for you. It really is not for you. The only person this is for is somebody who has some money and is willing to wait. You actually want to build a business over the next 5, 10 years in multifamily. And that's the jump and the leap that you want to make. So I will tell you right now, it is not a get rich fast. This is not you're going to do your deal in the first 3, 4, 5 months, like we a lot of times see in the single family business. It really is a long play. So people that are members in there are buying their first building, sometimes quickly in the first 3 or 4 months, but typically it's taking them 9 to 18 months to really get in that first really great deal. They're finding something, they're understanding it, and they're getting their legs under them. So this is not something that you're just going to jump into and it's going to be like you're off to the races from day one. Okay, there's a lot of learning, a lot of growth. If you're interested in it, it could be for you to come check out, but I don't want you doing both. Really, the key is to stay focused. And the reason why I want to come on the show today and talk about this is because so many people think, oh, I'm in the single family mastermind, or I've been flipping houses for a while. I'm going to make that leap and I'm going to keep flipping houses and growing and building my business. Well, you're going to take energy from one area and put it into learning something new. So if you have some extra energy and you have some extra capital and you have some extra time, then take it and go to Multifamily Live. Okay. Or if you're really excited about taking the leap and taking the jump to get into multifamily, then go over there and go to that event. And you can go to multifamilyliveevent.com, grab your ticket. There'll be a link in the description. There'll be a link in the email of where you can go and grab your ticket. And they're pretty inexpensive tickets. I mean, it's a virtual experience. You can learn from home and do all that stuff. And if you know somebody who's in multifamily or you have somebody who you think this is perfect for, please share it with them. I would love to invite them and have them to the event. But I don't want you to think that you can do your multifamily mastermind and your single family mastermind and everything else that you're doing, the family, the kids, maybe you're going back to school, like who knows what you're doing, and trying to do it all at the same time, because you're just going to take energy from one and put it in the other. So what I really wanted to come on the show is, number one, invite you. It's an amazing event. It's an incredible experience. You will learn a ton, but I want you to be able to implement what you learned. So I really only want the right people who are ready to take the next step in multifamily, either with us or on their own, to attend this event. I don't just want to have thousands and thousands of people there. I want the right people to be there. So if you're hearing this and you're like, that's me, that's me, that's me. I got some extra income. I got some extra money. I'm ready to invest in myself. I'm ready to invest in multifamily. And I understand it's a long game. It's something that I'm going to build over a long period of time. Then come join us for Multifamily Live. If you are building your flipping business, building your wholesaling business, just getting started in single family, or even you're like trying to fine tune your business, you've gotten it profitable and you want to grow it or scale it, then just focus on that. Like stay focused on that. Do not get distracted. What I would encourage you to do is take all of the money that you're making, all the excess income, and start putting it in and investing in multifamily deals as a limited partner. And if you're an accredited investor or we know each other, then reach out to me. I would be happy to talk about some of the deals that we're doing and just let you come in on a passive investment. That's what I did for years and years and years. I built my entire net worth, my cash flow, everything that I have right now by passively investing with Jason and Pili. And then it wasn't until about 3 years after that I started actively investing with them and becoming an active part of the team and raising capital and doing investor relations and being on the calls and understanding asset management and everything that goes with that and being more involved in the business decisions than I am now. So if you want to be an active investor, then come to Multifamily Live, active multifamily investor. Come to Multifamily Live or share it with someone. It's May 9th, 10th, and 11th. It's going to be a great event. I'm really excited about it. But if you're just growing and scaling your single family business or just getting started in your first fix and flip, or you want to start wholesaling, then stick with me. We have an event coming up in October called Flip Hacking Live. It'll be perfect for you. And I'll give you tons of single family content. So I don't want to distract you to think that you kind of get whiplash and try to do everything. If you try to do everything, you're going to do nothing. So focus in one area, okay? And I totally understand. If that's multifamily for you, then check out Multifamily Live. I think that if you listen to this podcast, we're probably the group for you. We have the values and the character that you're looking for to be a part of. And that you'll see at that event some great content. But if you're working on single family and you're staying there and you're trying to build that out, then stick with me here. Just come to Flip Hacking Live in October. Devour the content. Go get my book, 7ffbook.com. It's totally free. We'll put it in the description in the email. But stick with me with the single family stuff. I'll deliver a ton of information, a ton of content, a ton of value, and offer you the opportunity to join our runway program or come to some of our events or come in with us there. But just focus on one, okay? That's the biggest thing that I can say. But excited to announce that Multifamily Live is coming up May 9th, 10th, and 11th, virtual experience. So it's accessible to anyone. If you have a computer and you have a chair, then you can hang out with us for 3 days and we're going to blow your socks off. But stay focused, okay? All right. I hope you guys have a great day. I really wanted to get on here and just kind of announce what we're doing. The big update that I had, big thing that we announced. If you're in our mastermind, our multifamily mastermind, and you listen to this podcast too, we're going to set up some meetups for you guys. We're going to try to facilitate some Airbnbs and get you all together. So you can be in person together and have a lot of fun. We're working on some viewing parties in a few different areas and things like that. So if you're interested in that, just reach out to us. You just respond to the email you got or send me an email, info@sevenfigureflipping.com. So go to Multifamily Live event, go to the link in the description, the link in the email that you got, and check out Multifamily Live if it's right for you. If you've got some extra money, if you've got some extra time, and you've got some extra capacity to learn something new, you can join us on May 9th, 10th, and 11th. Have a great day. I'll see you guys on the next show.